It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Hello and welcome to the commentary track for Samuraicop. I'm Jay.
And I'm Mike.
And Rich Evans.
And we're going to watch Samuraicop for some reason.
Because it's great.
Samuraicop is one of my personal favorite bad movies. I can't speak for anyone else in the room. Rich, I know you love this movie too.
I am less fond of it. I can't say I hate it, okay?
Okay.
I just think it gets old after a while.
Well, I highly disagree.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And I'm surprised that this isn't up there with the rest of the great bad movies. Of
I
all
think it's
time.
just not as well known because, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you have the top ones. You have, The Room and Troll 2.
Plan 9 from Outer Space, don't forget that.
No,
That's the king of all bad movies.
I suppose, but as far as I guess more modern classics,
Sure.
yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this is right up there as far as entertainment value goes.
What's the story with this? This wasn't finished, right?
And then the movie just starts. A lot of this movie is like that, where it almost feels like it's starting in the middle of a scene. We don't get establishing shots.
We don't know what's happening.
We never really know what's happening. But yeah, our theory was that it was, just never completely finished being edited, because a lot of it feels rough.
Yeah, like it's a rough edit. But the story behind it, someone found it inside of an abandoned castle.
I don't know.
Like a castle? Was it guarded by a dragon?
No, you told me this, Jay.
I can't remember the full story of it, but I do know that it was never... There's two different release dates listed for this movie. One is 1989 and one is 1991. So I'm guessing it was finished in 89 and didn't see any sort of release until 91. And the release it did get was just a German VHS release. It was never released in the US.
That feels about 5 years too late.
This feels like a mid-80s thing, but... Yeah, I don't know the details of this movie's initial release, but yeah, there's supposedly word that a print was found, in like a castle or something.
Just a strange location.
Yeah, just some bizarre location.
That it was erased from time, or it was attempted to be erased from existence.
Somebody tried to make this movie disappear.
Who made this movie, Jane? Do you have any information on that?
I do. This movie was directed by an Iranian filmmaker named Amir Shervan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
He directed some Iranian films, and apparently he owned a ton of movie theaters in Iran.
Yeah.
So he had money to burn. Apparently he was successful with his movie theater chain, and I guess decided to make a go for it in Hollywood. So he directed 3 American action movies, almost one after the other. This is the middle of his American action trilogy.
This is the middle one, not the prototype.
Yeah.
What were the other two?
The first one is the famous Hollywood Cop in 1987.
That's also a good film.
Which is also a great movie. I guess eventually we will do something with Hollywood Cop, because it's not Samurai Cop, but it's pretty good. The best stuff in that movie involves the little boy. The hero's little boy gets kidnapped, and everything with him is gold.
I'll explain everything later. Right now, let's just get out of here.
Not with you. I'd rather die right here than go with you.
Just watching this guy attack him is just so awkward.
If you were to describe this movie in one word, what would it be?
Awkward.
Awkward?
Awkward,
Okay.
yeah.
Rich?
Badly acted.
Like
I guess it's not one word.
You can hyphenate it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. We should point out this is our character. This is our hero introduction.
Yeah,
and he's wearing that goofy wig.
Well, it's clearly a wig. At some point during the production, the actor must have cut his hair.
Yeah.
Probably for a different role in a different movie.
Well, actually, no.
Are we still making this? Oh shit! I cut my hair. You did what?
The best is later on we'll point it out. There's a part when he's fighting and his wig falls off, and you see pulled it back onto his head.
In Iran, cutting your hair mid-production is punishable by death. It's a little topical humor there. But yeah, awkward would be my...
Yeah, awkward would be my first word. If I had to pick a second one, it would maybe be pathetic. I remember the first time I saw this movie, and it came to this shot here, and I thought for a second, as a joke, someone spliced in footage from the Zapruder film. I was like, what is this? So now, okay, so this is weird. They were at the marina, and they saw this van, and then they went and hid behind a corner so they could hide from the van that they're now in front of, and they're now going to chase. When they could have just started chasing the van from the beginning.
He made an attempt to T-bone him so that he could shoot his gun and kill him. But I think his gun malfunctioned or his wig fell off. Well, he's not actually wearing the wig in this scene.
And they're really driving about 20 miles. Actually, that looked real speed. I thought it was sped up.
There's lots of shots
There's
that
some
sped up, both in the chases and in the fist fights, the kung fu fights. There's clearly they just acted it out in slow motion and sped it up.
I like how the guy pops out of the back of the truck with a shotgun and fires it at Samurai Cop, and he just kind of slightly moves his head. Oh no! The low angle shots.
Yeah. Oh no! Look out!
He kind of fell out of the truck. Oh no!
He hit a bump and the cameraman got knocked to the side.
Oh, God.
So awkward. Everything about this is just perfect. They're just driving in random directions
that
now.
wig?
There's the wig.
They had to get away from traffic so they could film just in the middle of nowhere.
Do you think they didn't have permits to do this?
No, I think they got permits. Oh yeah.
Something next to that van blew up. How do you feel if you're the stuntman who has to get set on fire for Samurai Cop?
You know, maybe you're just happy to be working.
Hopefully they gave him a few bills. You know?
See, this you shouldn't have in the movie. Just show the guy, the stuntman looking around like, is it out? Is it out?
Yeah. Completely breaking character. Yeah, they have the actors put it out, which is kind of odd. You know? That puts them in danger in a minor way too, and they're not trained in that. You know.
Right.
Wait, we're missing the most famous scene of the film.
This is the scene that led me to track down the movie, the famous nurse scene.
Yeah.
I saw this on YouTube, and I said, I need to find out what this is.
This defines awkward.
This is a masterpiece of awkwardness.
Would you like to touch what you see?
Yes, I would.
Would you like to go out with me?
Yes, I would.
Would you like to fuck me?
Bingo.
Well, then let's see what you've got. Doesn't interest me. Nothing there.
Nothing there? Just exactly what would interest you? Something the size of a jumbo jet?
Have you been circumcised?
Yeah, I have. Why?
Well, your doctor must have cut a big portion of it off.
No, he was a good doctor.
Good doctors make mistakes, too. That's why they buy insurance.
Hey, don't worry. I got enough. It's big.
I want bigger.
Hey, I have, Have you been circumcised?
Shut up.
Yeah, it's a scene where you could see what they're trying to do.
Yeah, this is supposed to be witty, sexy banter back and forth.
Witty, flirtatious banter. The color temperature changes mid-shot.
Yeah, and then you have the cutaways to his partner Frank there.
Yeah.
Which I would love to see you cut in those insert shots of Frank, like into other scenes in the movie, or even other movies.
This scene would make sense, like, in the awkwardness of it, if all three of the actors were Iranian, and they were all speaking English.
Oh, sure.
But these people, I mean, I guess you can't really override the director, right? Like, and say, or just don't care, but you'd have to think they'd be like, this is a little strange. Like, same with The Room, you know?
Yeah.
But where it's like, this doesn't sound right. But I guess if you have like a really controlling director,
or if you're just a dumb bad actor,
or
because everybody in this movie is universally terrible.
And this is an actual hospital, right? Not Grandma's basement?
This is very clearly a hospital. And they don't redress bandages if you're bleeding out. Just let you sit there and moan in pain and bleed to death.
And have festering sores and wounds on your neck.
Robert's Dar in a tiny cart.
He's dressed like a doctor. Why did they smuggle him in the cart? Why didn't he just walk in dressed like a doctor?
Yeah.
Guess that's just in case someone found him in the cart.
Isn't that more awkward? Doctor, what are you doing in that cart?
He has a reasonable explanation in the back of his mind, you know. Why do you have that samurai sword? This is he does cut his head off, right?
Yeah.
But see, everything's wrong. he cuts it like he's cutting vegetables.
Yeah.
Like you get a samurai sword, you do a dramatic thing.
Right. Well, he's trying to be stealth about this.
Okay.
I guess.
Then why not use
Cinematically, you want to do the big chop anyway.
cinematically? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
low angle, like
Yeah.
and then you cut to black when the blade goes down. You don't pick up the rubber prop and awkwardly put it in a bag. And you have it raining outside and lightning for no reason. It's at night,
no
right?
reason.
Yeah.
Brings the samurai sword up, whoosh, cut, you know.
I love that he has blood all over his hands,
But
but,
then-
they took time to clean
Yeah.
off the sword.
And he has to go back into the little cart. And
I want to
then
know
we
why.
have to
You know, that's accurate. You clean a sword.
Okay, I just want to know why there's a dentist office in the hospital. Is that a common thing in LA?
Or is a dentist taking care of this burn victim?
Or do they film at a dentist office?
Oh wait, it's our favorite character.
Yeah. The chief of police.
The police chief has the best lines in the movie. And he's just always angry because that's how police chiefs are in these action movies, right?
Always yelling. And what is he yelling at them about?
They don't play by the rules.
But is this in relation to the opening scene with the marina and the drug deal?
He probably. Samurai Cop looks very concerned.
I felt like someone just shoved a club up my ass.
And it hurts.
And it hurts.
That's the part we always miss because we were laughing so loud at
Yeah.
I feel like someone stuck a club up my ass. I don't think it was until the third or fourth viewing of this I realized that he continues to say, and it hurts.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody stuck a big club up my ass, and it hurts. I've got to figure out a way to get it out of there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frank just looked at the camera. This is their wacky hijinks.
And cut.
And cut.
Frank knows what kind of film he's in. He's just having fun.
Yeah, that felt like a.
Oh, I secretly like those guys? Is that what that
It
is?
felt like the actor just laughing like because he thought that was funny.
Oh,
like it felt
that
like
could
an
be too.
outtake.
Who knows? Oh, and here's the famous restaurant scene.
They're dining in the fanciest Perkins restaurant around. This looks like a dump.
Where Samurai Cop has a wonderful speech about where he tells these sons of bitches. Son of bitches? He says it wrong, whatever it
You
is.
son of a bitch.
He says, I'm telling you, son of bitches.
Yeah.
Is there a scene in this that isn't famous?
I don't think so.
No, he has a great speech, though, about them putting money in their Swiss bank accounts.
Yeah.
And
Now I'm telling these son of a bitches that we respect the Japanese of this country who are honest businessmen. And yeah, this is the land of opportunity for legitimate business, not for death merchants who distribute drugs to our children through schools and on the streets. Now I'm telling these motherfuckers that if they continue killing our children to make their precious millions that they deposit in their secret Swiss bank accounts, Counselor, before your lawsuit even gets off the court clerk's desk, I'll have their stinking bodies in garbage bags and ship them back to Japan for fertilizer. Got it?
so now the office is in somebody's den.
Well, he went back to the restaurant thing.
Yeah, this is the office for the restaurant.
Oh, okay. Oh, she owns the restaurant?
She does the books, apparently.
Oh, okay.
This is the famous lion
Oh,
head scene.
yeah.
Where the framing of the shot seems to be completely... Or maybe that's the next scene in this office. I might
It's
be getting
definitely
ahead of myself.
in this office.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a...
There it is.
There it is.
Oh God, I've got
That's a piece of art that somebody bought and put in their house.
Yeah.
I've got a headache.
Look at that. Why would you frame your shot like that? Are they really that proud of that lion thing?
Yes, they are.
Oh my God. Is that yarn on it?
Yeah.
Is that someone's high school art project?
The lion face looks pretty good, but the yarn does not look good. So these are all her takes when she stood next to the lion head.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if this is a case of, because every time they cut back and forth in these dialogue scenes, it's incredibly weird and disjointed. I wonder if it's a case of like when I was in high school and I would make movies, I would film one person's angle and I wouldn't film the whole scene. I would just have them say line after line and then cut the two shots together. I wonder if that's what they did with this. Say this line, now say this line, and then you film the reverse as the other person. You have them say their lines, but you don't actually play out the whole scene.
Instead of having the two actors interact?
Yeah, yeah.
And you learned this in high school.
I stopped doing that in high school, yeah.
So, okay, so in high school, while you were still in high school, you learned to stop that almost immediately.
Yes, yes. I was like, this makes every scene weird and bad. Maybe I should have the actors actually play out the scene.
Yeah. The actors need to work.
And you learned quickly not to do this. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is this director's second major American feature film.
What is this scene? Why is he in a dance club?
This is he came out of the office. This is another part of the restaurant. Supposedly.
How do you have these answers?
Because I've seen Samurai Cop many times. This is supposed to be the same building as the restaurant. But these guys, I guess, are just more of Mr. Fujiyama's thugs.
Yeah. They just kicked him in the crotch. Why was he swinging a bat?
Was that supposed to be comedy?
I don't think so.
He's swinging the baseball bat like you would a sword. Oh!
You very slowly tap that on the other guy's face. And now we're in the desert.
Watch out for that cactus. Wait, he's swinging.
Now we're in a completely different location. Yeah, this is like, did they decide there wasn't enough action, so they shot this later? Like, because this is clearly nowhere near where they just were.
Grandma made him leave her backyard. Get out! I gotta water my cactus. Gerald, don't do your arm movements right by the cactus.
Wig.
Doesn't the wig fall off?
Yeah, this is the scene where the wig falls off, right? Somewhere right there. It goes. Although, like, you can't say it falls off, but it lands right back on his head. So that's impressive.
And goes right back on.
It's fine. Use it.
This is location number 12 for this one action sequence. Now we're not in the woods.
They're in like
The
a
vegetation
landfill.
has all died because of their fight.
They're in like a landfill or like a junkyard or something.
Yeah, it's so awkward.
Don't pull my wig off! Don't pull my wig off! Be very careful.
Oh no, that's his actual
That's real hair.
Oh God!
See, that's like, okay, this is in the middle of the scene. Like, why does he have a wig for part of it?
That
Why did they
means
shoot that
part of this
later?
was shot later. Why?
Why? There's no way to explain any of this.
Well, I was going to say, like, it has to be, they filmed half of it with his real hair, and then they came back and shot the other half later.
Why would they not shoot all of it when he had his hair?
Or did they edit it together and say, this isn't enough, let's add some more?
We need more, yeah. But the weird part is that the more comes at the beginning.
Yeah. Nobody knows how to kiss in this movie, too.
Yeah, that's not even what they're doing. He's trying to bite her chin off.
He's like a goldfish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like, can he keep his lips away from mine as much as possible in this scene?
Maybe that was the
I'm worried he's going to consume my head. But no one will see them when they hide behind these trees here. They're being very stealth.
Yeah. They're sort of hiding behind the trees. Vaguely gliding behind them. Look out, man! It's gone.
This guy here, though, with the white shirt, is my favorite henchman of all time.
Yeah.
He can't fit behind that tree. Why is he hiding behind it?
Oh, no! He got shot. Cover it with your hand, because we don't have blood there.
Yeah.
They didn't have a squib. They added some blood later.
I believe this guy is in pain. Look at him.
I got shot. I'm gonna awkwardly stumble back. Oh, let me slowly go down on the ground. I'm gonna get on my
This is
knees.
clearly this.
Don't shoot.
None of these shots connect with each other. Like, who's shooting at who? What's happening?
Oh!
Oh!
Rest in peace, Grandpa.
For reference, he just watched a cartoon of somebody dying.
That was his research for this role in this film.
I fall down and then I hold up like a flower in my chest, right? Like, we don't have a flower, just fall down.
And now it's time.
Now's the time to change locations. Through the magic of editing. Where are we now? Warping through space yet again.
The backyard of the log cabin extends for miles and miles and miles.
Mr. Fujiyama owns half of Southern California.
Yeah. Now this whole sequence is just baffling.
You could show this in like a class, like a film class.
Wait, that wasn't the exact same background for both of them, was it?
I think it might have been.
Oh my god!
Because I noticed that before.
Really?
Yeah, because it just cuts and it's like they're in the same exact position, and I think the mountains are.
Oh my god!
That's amazing if that's the case. I missed it, but
Yeah, so we discussed how Samurai Cop has a wig on during some of the film, and this is a sequence where the wig appears.
yeah. And now it's like a lady's wig. That's a different wig. And that's all I could find.
Oh god!
Got a woman's wig, just to get this one shot.
Yeah.
And now he's back to normal hair.
Right. And we noticed Robert Zadar's hair changes slightly, which
Yeah, there's like one or two shots here where it's slicked back
yeah,
completely.
it supports the theory that this was shot not just weeks later, but maybe months or possibly years. No one really knows. But the weird thing is it's not just one scene where he has a wig, a complete scene from beginning to end.
Yeah, like we didn't film this scene and he's got his hair different now. What are we going to do? No, it's like they filmed part of the scene when he had the hair, and then 5 months later, when he had to have the wig, then they decided to film the rest of the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert Zadar is still alive, right?
Robert Zadar's still alive, yeah. There's an interview with him on the previous DVD version of this movie where he says that Samurai Cop, the actor, ate shredded turkey meat every day, and that was all he ever ate.
Huh.
So, I don't know what that means, but that's something that happened.
The man liked turkey.
That's all he would eat is turkey.
That's a big knife to keep in your boot. Oh no, he was stabbing his belly button. That's not. No.
That's how you commit.
Plunge the knife into your heart, not your belly.
Well, samurai seppuku, they did it the painful way because of honor.
Oh, Rich, thank you. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh. Bye, Robert Zadar. All right, well, that was Samurai Cop. Thanks for coming along with us on this journey.
Yeah.
This is a movie that will never make sense and will never get old.
Hollywood Royal Pictures. Yeah. It's great. It's just great.
Yep. Rich?
Yeah. Sure.